areas of the nation, homelessness has become a humanitarian crisis. And as it increasingly intersects with restaurant operations, owners and their staffs are finding themselves engaged in an emotional tug of war. How to provide a positive experience for customers while also showing kindness and empathy to those in need. I was recently at a local sandwich shop, and very sadly, the staff in this restaurant, they weren't being very nice to a guy who appeared to be homeless. And it really broke my heart to witness this, and it was the inspiration behind why I wanted to do a show on this topic. San Diego County, California has one of the highest homelessness rates in the country, which prompted this amazing team at Business for Good, a community-oriented nonprofit comprised of area business owners, to take action. They've created a homeless toolkit, which helps restaurant owners and business owners approach homelessness from a human-centered viewpoint. Depending on your restaurant's location, the frequency with which you encounter individuals and families experiencing homelessness is going to vary. Regardless, the basic approach to humanly tackling homelessness situations is to deter, de-escalate, and direct elsewhere. You want to make sure you're taking the steps to discourage repeated and unauthorized gatherings on your property. You want to know how to diffuse these situations when they do occur, and you want to be ready to refer those in need other resources and services. When people are sleeping or loitering outside the restaurant, first kindly ask them to leave. If they don't cooperate, let them know that you don't want to have to involve the police, but you will if they do not vacate the premises. Always call the non-emergency number first to avoid unnecessarily tying up 911 lines. Unless the person is disruptive or dangerous, then of course in those situations call 911. When people enter the restaurant, greet them just as you would any other customer. If they purchase something, continue to treat them as you would any paying customers. If they do not purchase anything, let them know that the restaurant is only for paying customers and ask them nicely to leave. Call the police if the person is not compliant and they're causing big problems. Keep the exterior storefront and property clean and tidy, and don't forget about the back entrances, the exits, the alleyways, and around the dumpsters and outside employee parking or the break areas. Disable exterior power outlets to discourage public use. Install motion-activated lighting around the property for added visibility. Get to know your local police department's community relations officer, who typically serves as a liaison between the department and community. They're often aware of additional resources as well. Complete a trespass arrest authorization form if offered by your police department. This form is completed by the business owner or management team and requests the removal of individuals that are trespassing on the property, especially after hours. Always attempt to de-escalate a situation if possible before getting authorities involved. If there isn't a significant physical threat, introduce yourself and begin a discussion to see if you can help by referring to local services. Direct those in need to local resources and providers if they're open to it. Offering to call 211 is a great start, as is recommending food pantries, counseling, and mental health services or shelters where a meal, a shower, and a night's sleep is available. Don't offer food, drinks, or money. As much as it's human nature to want to help, it's only a short-term solution and can encourage continued panhandling and more aggressive behavior if a future customer or employee doesn't comply with their requests. Don't call 911 for every homelessness issue. Use a non-emergency line if you need to report loitering or troubling behavior, and reserve 911 for more pressing matters. Don't attempt to physically remove someone from your property or engage in an argument or shouting match. Know when to walk away and call for help. While these situations can be challenging and leave you feeling like you should do more, it's so important to follow these guidelines. And by being prepared and armed with empathy, you can help raise others up and diminish the stigma around homelessness.